This is Sky Sports 1.
Sky's premier sports coverage is presented in association with Ford.
And it's no go. And that shows the spirit of the game as they shake hands.
Crowd is getting filled with business. The pineapple.
Philbin is there, and he fires in a terrific shot.
1-1 after a really fine first half.
Again. He's trying his.
He killed it! Oh, what a goal! That's a magical finish. Quite magnificent. Oh, it's a great goal! That's the way to break it open.
Sky Sports with Ford takes you to the heart of the action.
Newcastle United have to win to keep themselves in the title hunt. Kevin Keegan knows it's make or break. For Liverpool, a chance to stretch their lead in a rematch game of the season.
Ford Super Sunday.
Good evening, welcome here to Super Sunday. We really do have a Super Sunday for you. It was the game of the season when we had this last time on our Forward Football special. We're delighted to bring it to you again. It's come about a month earlier than last time, but still you feel very much that the title is on the line for Newcastle United. After a brilliant resurgence, it's all been derailed by the recent result against West Ham United. You feel this is a game which Newcastle United have to win. Alongside me today is Trevor, and we'll get all his views of the game and how he sees things going. But first, let's find out all the other results so we can set up the tie for you. And it's Trev Shreves who'll take us through them. Well, the result of the day was no doubt at Roker Park, playing Manchester United there for the very last time. And Sunderland had an inspired performance by their captain, Kevin Ball, who got the opening goal from them. After a nice exchange, and suitably well celebrated. Sunderland weren't expecting to beat a Manchester United side that had been in excellent form this season, and no surprises, United were back in the match. Cole and Beckham combined, squaring it to Ryan Giggs to make Sunderland feel all blue. But as the match wore on, the pressure wore on, and Man United started to wilt under and absolutely rocking Roker Park. A mistake made by Phil Neville allowed Kevin Ball, with a man-of-the-match performance, to produce the pass of the match. Off to Kelly. Pallister wasn't able to control it. Kelly got the better of him. In time added on for stoppages, Sunderland won the match to a roar which is seldom heard at Sunderland. Sheer delight for everyone at Roker Park in their bid for survival. A big blow in Manchester United's title charge. Arsenal showed that they're over their defeat to Manchester United with a comfortable win. Dennis Bergkamp getting the opening goal after being played through. Arsene Wenger made some changes and they certainly paid off. Ray Parlour was brought in and he combined to play through Dennis Bergkamp. Initially though, the effort was saved by Crossley. No one reacted quicker than Ian Wright though. 2-0 truly reflected a game which Arsenal could have won by a lot more when in looked it back. Leeds were 1-0 winners in the end, and it was down to a comfortable little goal set up by Carlton Palmer. There was not a lot Neville Southall could do about that. Leeds with a big home win. Coventry City and Leicester City were goalless. It was not for the want of trying. Dion Dublin's ball played in John Solako. His effort was hit with venom, just struck the woodwork. There were chances in the end for Leicester City. The best of them fell to Steve Claridge. His control slightly misstepped, but he suddenly realised he saw Rizovic off his line. Just couldn't get it under the bar. Perhaps the best game of the day was preserved at Upton Park as a London derby to savour, and a moment Paul Kitson will never forget. A hat-trick for West Ham. His first goal was hit with power, his second was hit with precision. Frank Gross came off his line. A delightful finish by Kitson to lob it over him. But don't discount Chelsea, they've got a way of getting back into the games. Zola squared it through to Mark Hughes, who ended up hitting it through Les Sealy, former old Manchester United teammates there. But it wasn't enough for West Ham, who struck in the second half to make it 3. Stan Lazaridis was through and played through an excellent ball to Kitson, who had the strength in the end to hold off the Chelsea defender and the guile to finish. A real great moment for he. But the goals weren't over in that game. Perhaps the best goal was scored by Gianfranco Zola, who was able to go and beat the attention of 2 West Ham players who were rifling a shot which Sealy had no chance of getting near. It wasn't enough to save Chelsea. Southampton and Derby County drew in a game in which Southampton would feel they were frustrated that they didn't win. Egil Ostenstadt found room his shot was too good past Rowlett to put Southampton ahead. But Derby got themselves level through some comical bit of defending. Eventually it broke to Chris Powell. Rory Slater was on the line, it struck his knee and bounced past in. Sheffield Wednesday beat Tottenham Hotspur 2-1. Quality bit of play by Carboni and Booth that had proven to be a real top-class strike partnership, especially when Booth finished to put Wednesday 1-0 up. And good turn turned another as one became two when Carboni danced his way through the Spurs defence and then saw David Hurst charging in and said, "Go on mate, hit it," or whatever that was he told to him in Italian. Spurs though were able to find a way back into the match. Howells played in Armstrong, the toe poked the ball past Pressman. It was enough to make the game slightly uncomfortable towards the finale, not enough to change the results. Aston Villa were winners against a Wimbledon side that were once very hard to beat. That's not really the case anymore. Dwight York was able to dance through the defence far too easily and put them ahead. And one became two after good work and poor defending, as you'll see here. A good bit of defending on the save, a poor clearance by Vinnie Jones. Dwight York sought to win Taylor, the very definition of a pile driver. Thumped in to double it. A big away win for Aston Villa. Goalless between Blackburn Rovers and Middlesbrough. It wasn't again for the chances, although the finishing was way off in the end. This was the best that Rovers could offer. Gallagher's effort was poor. The best effort that was offered by Middlesbrough nearly resulted in the goal. Vickers' header struck the woodwork, then it was cleared off the line, and then Juninho nearly produced a moment of absolute pure genius to win it. Just not Middlesbrough Day in the end. So what it means for Newcastle United is they have to win to stay in the title hunt. Liverpool could win here, and after Manchester United's defeat could go 2 points clear at the top. Trevor, huge game. I think it's massive for Newcastle. It's just as big for Liverpool. Let us not forget around that. Liverpool know here today they can establish a lead, and when you're counting down the games to go as we are, and this is going to be the 9th game to go after this, this is where it really matters. This is where it's so important. So from this situation, Liverpool will know, get a lead over Manchester United over the run-in that's going to come in over the next sort of 8 to 10 weeks, and it could be a make or break for them in the season. Both have got European commitments, United and Liverpool. Newcastle, I think they lose today, and I think they're out of the title race. If they win today, and the odds are against them doing it, to be fair, it's Anfield, it's a difficult place to play. Liverpool have got the best home records in the division. Nobody has won more games than them. If this was at St James's Park, I'd say Newcastle United have the advantage. They've got the second best record. Neither side travels very well. Newcastle United, for me, have lost far too many games on the road, and it's all going to come down to Liverpool. If they can go out and perform, I think this is Liverpool's to lose. Well, that is the view of it. We've got the entire game coming up for you right after this. Well, Anfield is as loud as it's ever been. The rematch that we've all been waiting for. Let's do so in the company. The match commentator is Trevor Tyler.
Well, it was the game of the season last year, perhaps the greatest game that the FA Carling Premiership or even the Football League might have ever seen. Such was the intensity in the drama. One wonders if lightning could strike twice tonight. But with both sides on title ambitions, this becomes a game that neither can afford to lose. Liverpool tonight just remain a point off the top, and they go with the lineup with Jamie Redknapp returning and Neil Ruddock to strengthen their defence. Jason McAteer is back, and Patrick Berger is preferred for Stan Collymore. For Newcastle United tonight, a change of formation, a front three of Ferdinand, Shearer and Asprilla leaving the line. Steve Howie and Steve Watson also return. It is perhaps the biggest and most hyped rematch in Football League history coming up, and it's live! Well, I need to tell you who's wearing who. Liverpool, of course, in red, Newcastle in their famous black and white stripes. Both sides prepared to go for this, and Berger is prepared to go early and prepared to score! Perhaps the quickest goal of the season! Under a minute, Liverpool lead! And Roy Evans is justified in the change. Berger in for Collymore. Unbelievably, he had a hat-trick in the last game. Berger is on hand to strike. McManaman with this ball. Look at this pass in the end by Barnes. And McManaman combining right through the heart of Newcastle's defence. It's something Keegan has lamented defensively, how they've not been great on the roads. Maybe even Cernicek should have done better. Off Beardsley and Aspria, if you want to be. It's caught, I suspect, by Batty. A little more than shoulder to shoulder, as much as protests are made by Peter Beardsley. On a football league with Leeds United, David Batty will be able to bring a bit of inner steel, and that of Blackburn Rovers. So there is a man today knows about winning things and knows how important games like these are. You cannot afford mistakes as such as that. If you want to be with the free kick. Curling in towards Berger! And it was a fraction away from being 2-0. Curling effort, there's the header. Oh, about a foot wide. Here's McAteer. Yornaby. So back three for Liverpool and a back three, front three for Newcastle United. It's Fowler having his chance, and Fowler having it again. Save having to be made by Cernicek. As we talk about the formations, we also talk about the fact that Liverpool have 3 and Newcastle 2 central defenders. Fowler here with the chance. Really good save, Cernicek. Broddock looking for McAteer. It's a loose header, but it's well read by McManaman. Fowler, McManaman, little bit of space. Got options. McAteer is one of them. Can he provide a cross? It's blocked in the end. No, it isn't. It has to be well saved. Another rebound and a tap in for Berger for 2. Calamitous defending from Newcastle. The Scousers strike again. Beresford with his frustration. How it was not cleared. Liverpool made the chances. Good work from McAteer. The ball in. Beresford and Peacock both made the initial block. Then it seems to be that Cernicek first save seems to take it away from a despairing effort to try and clear it. We'll have a better look here. This was the effort from Fowler. Good save. Yeah, it is a combination of Fowler getting right in front of Cernicek. A tap in for Berger, who's now on a hat-trick. Flick on. And Newcastle go again. Try to fight their way back into the match. Rob Lee. Showed too much of that to Redknapp. Here's Shearer. Rob Lee again. Shearer again. Rob Lee gets the better of Jason McAteer. Ferdinand just showed too much of that. Now it's Beresford. Beresford's ball in is blocked. Ferdinand. Rob Lee. Beardsley. Beardsley! Flash wide. Lots of half and puff, but Newcastle United have been stunned by Liverpool. And Patrick Berger, after 45 seconds, Liverpool led. They doubled their lead into the second half. Liverpool really do deserve to be in control of this tie and lead as they do at the half time by 2-0. Liverpool 2 up ahead. Patrick Berger's on a hat-trick. This is Fowler. Oh, he's done so well here, Robbie Fowler. Oh, he hits the post! Unbelievable from Robbie Fowler. Start to the second half. Look at this. Able to turn Howie. Gets his shot away. Cernicek well beaten. Goodness me. What a start that nearly was for Liverpool. Redknapp. Bjornaby. His touch is read by Steve Watson, who's about as Geordie as he gets. Let's not forget, Alan Shearer was there for Keegan's last game at St James's. This is Asprilla. This is Alan Shearer. That is 2-1, and Newcastle United have a way back in the match. And the man he watched final game play at St James's Park, Kevin Keegan, is jumping for joy in front of me. Alan Shearer has given Newcastle United a hope such as is built up tonight. This could be their chance in the title race. It could well be. Shearer takes it. Newcastle United are back in the match. Good work from Asprilla. Brilliant work from Shearer, and what an excellent finish. Just shows you what £50 million can bring to a side, eh? McAteer. Bjornaby. Good challenge. No! I was about to say good work from Watson, but more player than man, I think, was caught. Well, for my money, that's a good challenge. Liverpool, it's away to strike again. 4 in the area. Bjornaby to swing it in. Header for Berger. What a save from Cernacek! And he claims it on the line. Can you believe that? Oh! Nearly the hat-trick for Patrick Berger. What an effort, and what a fantastic save. And at the second attempt, good work from Cernacek. This is Berger. Now McManaman. Bjornaby. Berger. Just deflected away. The referee is going to pull play back because I think Patrick Berger was caught. And referee Gerald Ashby issues a yellow card to David Batty. Well, this is what it was for. There has been a lot of challenges flying in. That, though, you cannot argue with. That's a yellow card all day long. Watson is there for Newcastle United. Now Asprilla. Shearer. Shearer with an excellent ball to Les Ferdinand up against Mark Wright, who fouled him. Played quickly to Beardsley, who sees Beresford in space over on that left wing. Still Beresford. He goes on. Beardsley. He curls one wide. Oh, that was a chance. That was a chance. That is a danger Newcastle United possess, and they know their championship hopes are hanging by a thread here. Beardsley really needed that one to go in. Really needed it to go in. McManaman. Barnes. Redknapp. McManaman. Oh, will hit it straight to Cernacek. Watson. Asprilla. Watson. Here is Newcastle's last throw of the dice. Shearer's goal's got them back in the match. It's Newcastle United that need a goal. Here's Shearer. Oh! Those are the sort of chances you need to take. Asprilla has done so well on this right-hand side tonight. Shearer's caught that, but just didn't quite catch it well enough to head into goal. And it is Liverpool's night and Liverpool's moment. Not quite lightning in a bottle. A game you couldn't take your eyes off. But more importantly, tonight Liverpool have gone 2 points clear at the top of the FA Carling Premiership. And we've not all that many games to play. A big moment for Patrick Berger, who potentially has scored the fastest goal this season. and Liverpool can look back at a job really well done. You'll never walk alone, belting out, and there's real belief perhaps the good old days might just be returning. Full time here at Anfield. It is Liverpool 2, Newcastle United 1. Full analysis from Trevor and Trevor coming up right after this.
Well, this is what it does to the table as a result of that. Liverpool's win does put them 2 points clear. Really is a huge moment for them. Arsenal, after their win, they draw level with Manchester United on points separated on goal difference. Newcastle United see themselves at 7 points on leaders Liverpool. They could be out of the title race and that potential Champions Cup space. Whoever comes second will have the chance to enter the competition this year. Other than that, when you look at the table, form sides in the league at the moment, Aston Villa and Wednesday's win puts them up. West Ham are in the top half. Bottom half, it's still Coventry, Middlesbrough and Southampton with that sinking feeling at the moment. Big results today were Sunderland, who have moved ahead with Everton up to 15th place. Forest still floating a needlessly edge to the relegation places as things stands, but realistically speaking, you have to say anybody from 13th and below is at risk of not being in the Premiership next season. Well, Trevor, talk us through the game at the moment. What did Liverpool do well? Liverpool at home, they're a different beast. What's going to hold them back winning this championship? I really feel is going to be their away form. But they're winning their home points. That's their 12th win this season. They've lost 2, drawn 2. They've won every other game. It's a phenomenal record that Anfield has brought today. And you look at some of the big games that they've got to come up. I know they've got to go away to Arsenal. Manchester United have got to come here. It really has set up for a fantastic sort of end of season. But I think Liverpool can be really pleased with the way in which they approached the game. They had it, I think, all settled from their early goal. I think once the early goal went in, that was it. Well, Keegan, understandably frustrated at what he saw. What did you make of Newcastle United's performance? No, I think they really got going. They got back into the game. They had some half chances. They look like a side which has just run out of energy. And whether they need a change of manager, whether they need something, they just don't look like the side that was all guns blazing 18 months ago and able to blow teams apart. Maybe it's the players they've brought, maybe it's the formation that they're playing, maybe some players are just mentally burnt out, and sometimes that can happen. But yeah, for me, I didn't think Newcastle United did enough today, and I can't see them in the title hunt at the end of the season, truth be told. Well, there we go. It's another fantastic, fascinating Super Sunday. The rematch didn't quite live up to its billing, but very rarely is the sequel as good as the original. Still, Liverpool, the original dominators of the championship, are staring the fact that for the first time in 7 years, the title is in their hands. From all of us, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.